Hey guys, it is September 30th. At least that's when this video is being filmed. Who knows when it'll actually go up. But Cooper requested for me to make a video today, so that's what we're gonna do. But we are, well, first off, we had I don't know if it actually frosted last night, but it was very close to our first frost, and it's September 30th. Our estimated frost date wasn't supposed to be until October 25th, so it's about a month early, and we were not planning on that for the garden. So it's like complete panic mode, just hoping that between last night and tonight things survive, because I really don't want to pick stuff because it's not ready yet. We did harvest a couple of our tomatoes and our pepper.
I picked them all.
You picked them all. We still have some tomatoes, but we're gonna leave them on in hopes that they don't, I mean, it's not gonna freeze, but it will frost. So I don't know what that will do to the leaves. It might just damage the plants. But Cooper is filling up these metal bins that go where?
In the greenhouse.
They go in the greenhouse. We've already started lettuce, and well, there's arugula in the garden. I guess I could just dig it up and put it in the greenhouse.
Maybe.
I guess we could do that.
But are we gonna use all the bins?
No, I don't think we'll use all of them. So I'll show you what the greenhouse.
Carrots in one of the bins.
No, carrots will be okay outside. So this is kind of what the greenhouse looks like right now. I wasn't planning on planting stuff in here right now, but I kind of feel like we need to get stuff going. It is nice and warm. We need to get a thermometer in here.
When did you pick this?
I picked those the other day. Those are the artichokes. We're going to save those for seeds. So I just pulled those out. We have all of our sunflowers that kind of...
this one's mine.
That one is yours. These all like snapped in the wind.
Oh.
So we just are laying them here. Don't do that in here, baby. I don't want to.
Can I go do it out there?
I suppose so.
I'm gonna do this.
So we have this big table here, and we're filling these metal containers with soil that we just bought, fresh soil. So we're gonna fill a few of these. I'm gonna put, like, we have some itty bitty lettuce starts here, and maybe we'll do some arugula in here because we really do like arugula. This is my first time growing in a greenhouse, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. Gardening is just an experiment. So that's what we're doing. We're just experimenting.
You already have another greenhouse that Papa built.
Yeah, that's not really a greenhouse. That was like we have a shield, what do you call it? It's like a greenhouse cover. I can show you. But I was gonna put it over Carter's green beans in here. Well, we had this weird cold front coming in, but it wasn't big enough. I guess it could cover some of the green beans, but this is the cover. Here we had it on one of our raised beds last year at the old house. So the garden's looking a little sad. Oh, see, you can see this plant here totally did not do well last night. Look at that. This is my lupine, and it's all wilted. Well, maybe it could just need water. I haven't watered stuff in a while because it's been so rainy, but everything does look a bit dry. Maybe I should water stuff. But we just have a couple of zucchinis left here, which are pretty much not doing well. Whatever, there's some sort of bug in here that's laying eggs right on the zucchinis, and they're not doing very well. And there's powdery mildew. But anyways, below that are our strawberries, asparagus that we're just kind of letting do its thing. I pulled out a bunch of stuff. These are Carter's green beans that are doing very well. They're just starting to produce. You can see beautiful little green beans. He planted some carrots here that are growing. I'll be there in a minute to check. He had some cucumbers back there, but it looks like they have powdery mildew on them. And what else? I tore out all the pumpkins minus this little vine here. It had already rooted, and there was a little pumpkin at the end of the vine, so I thought, well, I'll just leave it since it is rooted. Maybe it'll live, maybe it won't. I have no idea. What else?
Green beans aren't looking so good.
Yeah, those are pretty much done. I tore out, this was our blackberry patch that the previous owners had put here. I tore out all of the leaves.
So maybe that's why I'm so hungry. Because I don't get to eat the blackberries every day.
There weren't really any on here anymore.
I know, I ate the
But there's a
sour
ton of grass in here. I just need to cover it with like a weed preventing thing for the winter to kill the grass. But this is where our pumpkins were. I picked those. This is diseased leaves. I need to burn that. Powdery mildew. This is our bean teepee. They are starting to grow up it finally. And then this bed here, I had planted some lettuce. You can kind of see some sprouts here, but it rained so much it just washed it all over in this bed, and honestly I just don't even know where stuff is. So
What's all over in the bed?
this bed, the seeds, this bed and that one, oh look, I left my scarf out here from the other day, are going to be garlic. So I need to get that in the ground, but I'm probably going to do that tomorrow. Yeah, this tomato plant is not looking very good. Yellow leaves.
It's going to seed.
No, that was a cabbage that went to seed. And then this is the other bed that, you know, has kale, lots of green beans. Cooper, stop, your carrots are right there.
I know.
Lots of carrots, which will be fine for a while. But yeah, it's
Can
just
I
a
pick
jungle.
one?
Sure, you want to go pick a carrot?
Yep.
Okay, go. Cooper loves coming out and just picking carrots here and there. Let's see, look. Try and find a big one.
I did.
You get it? Dig around it a little bit around the carrot so you can pull it up.
Whoa, that's a big one. Oh, I think I might need your help.
Well, I can't come right this second. I'm on the other side.
That's why we need a door.
Yeah, we do need to put a door on this side.
Mm,
No? Can't get it?
nope.
Okay, I'll come
You'll
help you
see
in a
the
bit.
top poking out.
All right, so the goal kind of today is to get the greenhouse stuff planted. This area over here where I have my composter and stuff, I'm gonna move this out of the garden. There's no reason for it to even be in here. And well, I think I'm gonna plant some bulbs back here, like flower bulbs. And then this will all be flower garden next year. I think that's what we're gonna do once his green
Don't
beans are
hear
done.
any ribbit.
So that's kind of what's going on here. Things aren't looking too hot, but hopefully things can last a little bit longer before it
Powdery
freezes.
mildew.
No, there's no powdery mildew on the green beans. Those don't typically get powdery mildew. All right. Kind of planted. This was red leaf lettuce. There's one little lettuce start there, and then there's 6 of them in here. Now I know these are planted a little bit close together, but I don't anticipate that they're going to get super huge in here. Maybe they will, I don't know, but like I said, it's just an experiment. I'm trying to get as much as I can, even if we harvest them while they're just little leaves. Hopefully that will be okay. Then out here, I'll move these in, but I planted some kale in the big pot, some spinach and arugula, and once those grow, we can transplant them into the other metal bins. All right, I'm just about done out here. It's almost 3:30, so it's time for the boys to go lay down for a nap. But I went and picked some fresh flowers. I got some of Coulter's, oh my goodness, what are these called? Black-eyed Susans. I got a sunflower from Cooper. I got some chocolate mint that's flowering, which is really pretty, and then these, which I don't remember what these are called, but they're flowering, and I figured the time is limited that these are going to be here, so I'm just going to pick them and bring them inside so I can enjoy them because they're still producing more. The boys are playing with mud. I'm scared to walk out there because I tend to get kind of angry when they do this. But let's go see if I can try to not get angry. Oh, this is another project we're working on. This was the platform that the doghouse was on. We're taking it apart because the boys are getting a swing set. We're going to put a swing set over here, and they're going to build it with Jeremy. So, thankfully, there's some really nice cedar wood that was under the tar paper. Tar paper? Is that what it's called? I don't know. So yeah, but they have it kind of held up with these logs, which is, the boys know to stay far away from this. Nope, stay away from that. Show me what you're doing.
We're making mud pizza.
Making mud pizza? Mmm.
See? We're using all the logs.
Oh boy.
And we're using bark that we found on the ground.
Yep.
Alright, so where's a pizza that's done?
Over here. Just need to ship them to them. They
Oh.
can't buy them here.
Oh, I see.
We only ship
So you
them.
ship them to the stores?
And it's
Or you ship them to people who order them?
Yep. Yeah.
Those look delicious.
And then we put them here.
Oh.
What's this, the
It's
drying
our
rack?
pizza oven. Pizza
Oh,
oven.
I see.
And the water
You
drips
took your
off.
fireplace apart.
Yep.
Oh.
We're gonna make a new one somewhere else.
Alright.
Mama, there was really good compost under this.
Was
Like
there?
there were only leaves under there, but now it's only dirt under there.
That's what we
The-
turn into.
Carter made mud under it, so
You're
Yep.
right.
so that it would be
that.
a good looking pizza oven.
All right, very good. When you guys are done with these bowls, what needs to happen with them?
Clean them.
We need to wash them out, right?
Yep.
And then turn them upside down so that water doesn't just collect in them.
This is so cool.
We
Very
want
good.
water to collect in them.
Well, but not really if it's going to start to mold and stuff. Get itty. The other day I worked on this big log pile because this tree had broken before we moved in. You can see right there, big branch. A big part of the tree fell off and they had it cut down. And so I moved, these are all the big logs. I'm not going to be able to move those. But I moved all the small logs into this rickety old shed that we call the shanty. This is where I stacked all of the firewood. So hopefully, if we need firewood, it'll be dry because I'll tell you right now, it's not dry at all. But this place is in bad shape. And then we have all this wood that I don't know what we're gonna do with because it's like rotted. Maybe the stuff back there is not as rotted and wet. I don't know. It's not like it's sellable, but it's just kind of a gooey mess. It's not nice to look at. You can see the grapevines are starting to kind of die off here. Probably because it's starting to get cold. But in here, I'm not sure if it's this side or not, you can see there are, I believe these are Concord grapes. They are seriously delicious. We have lots of grapes, but these ones are the best. You can see a lot of them haven't even turned yet. So I don't think that they will ripen. I picked a bunch the other day, but I know there's a bunch more out here. I'm hoping they can last through this little coldness. Come here.
What?
I got the carrot that you couldn't get.
Whoa! They're two together.
There's two together. Hold it up to the camera.
That's so amazing.
That's why we couldn't get it. I had to get this thing.
That's so
I had to get this and kind of
Ah.
loosen it up. Isn't that hilarious? They grew together.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I'm sure you give the top to Maple.
Okay.
There, I got it. No wonder he couldn't get it. It was really in there. So we got a fused together carrot. That's fun. I think Maple seems to be quite happy with the sun today. We moved her into the grass. She had been on that platform over there, but obviously it's not going to be there anymore, and we're going to move her up on the deck here for the winter. But she is just munching away. But once it starts to rain and get super cold, we're going to put her right up here against the house, and that we can have her heat lamp and everything just right here. And it'll be covered. The boys are very excited.
You get the blue one,
We
Carter.
just got these discs in the mail for disc golf. They played this with their friends on Friday at the park.
They
So
have those ones.
Now they have their own. You guys super excited?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, I am working in the kitchen now. I folded maybe 4 loads of laundry because I get so far behind on the weekend. And now I am snapping green beans. We got about 2 pounds of green beans from our neighbors Plus we have a ton of green beans, which I wasn't gonna say no because I'm just gonna freeze them. But yeah, so I've had these in the fridge since last week and I really need to get them in the freezer before they go bad, because we wouldn't want that to happen, especially when someone is kind enough to share with you. So anyways, I have this whole bag that I am snapping the ends off of and just putting them in like bite-sized pieces for meals, and then I'll put them in smaller freezer bags. I do not blanch them before I freeze them. I haven't really noticed a difference between blanching and just freezing them straight, you know, fresh. So that is the plan, just to freeze them in, I just do freezer bags, and I'll probably try to kind of dry them before I put them in the bag so that they don't stick too bad, but I haven't really had a problem with them sticking. Maybe water doesn't collect on these as much as like zucchini or something, which I still have a couple of zucchinis that I need to freeze as well, but those take a little bit longer. I need to put them on like a baking sheet and line them with parchment paper, and then slice them and freeze them. All right, here comes the boys. Let's see what the issue is. They were outside playing with their discs. Oh. Yeah, I need to go see what's going on. All right, green beans are done. I pulled the grapes out of the deep freezer, put those in a bag, and I think I actually like frozen grapes better than fresh grapes, surprisingly. And now I have a couple of cucumbers that I need to do something with. I have been just slicing them and making like just sliced pickles, but Jeremy wants me to try to do these whole. We only have 2, but we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna put these in this jar and make my little concoction, and then put it in the fridge for, well, I don't know. I know the sliced ones need to sit for at least 24 hours. I would think these would take a little bit longer just because they're whole. I don't know. We'll see. For Jeremy, so let's get these done.